Hello dear students, myself Dr. Bhumika Barot and today I am going to discuss with you the formative and summative assessment. So we all know that assessment is the integral part of the teaching learning process. We assess the students what they have learned up to what they have learned. So teacher has to assess all the aspect of students development. Okay, actually we teach for the basic objective of the education is the overall development of the students. Whether this development happens among the students or not, it is the duty of the teacher to assess all kind of development. It is the cognitive development, social development, behavioral development, uh, emotional development. So we have to assess the all kind of development of the students. So such holistic picture it provides, such kind of assessment provides the holistic picture of students development, and that is why teacher uses both the formative and summative assessment. So summative assessment, the main meaning of summative assessment, it is conducted after the completion of substantial portion of any syllabus and the content. So after, like for example, after completing one unit when we are assessing our students. So actually summative assessment is done periodically. It is assessment of learning. Main purpose of such kind of assessment is to provide certificate to the students and to promote the student to the next grade. The example of summative assessment are the unit test, semester end examination, board examination, etc. Now the formative assessment. So it is exactly opposite of summative assessment. It is conducted during teaching learning process. So while we are teaching our students and we want to know whether they are getting our topic or not, whether they are understood the topic or not, to know that things actually the teacher is doing the formative assessment. So actually it is developmental in nature, unlike the summative assessment which is judgmental in nature. So the main purpose of such kind of formative assessment is to provide feedback to the students and adjust teaching learning of process while they are happening. So it is the assessment for learning. The example of formative assessment are day-to-day questioning, group activity, presentation, project, etc. So the main difference between the summative and formative assessment is summative assessment uh, done after teaching learning process, formative assessment done during teaching learning process. Summative is a judgmental in nature, whereas formative is developmental in nature. Summative is assessment of learning, formative is assessment for learning. The main purpose of summative is to give certification and the promotion to the student, and the main purpose of formative evaluation is to give the feedback to the student. So with this such example, like when the cook tastes the soup, that is the formative assessment, and when the customer tastes the soup, that's the summative assessment. So hope the students you understand the topic, and thank you for